everyone, this is Sacred Woman in the Making, Camila Hassan, and I am going to be doing the womb yoga poses for numbers 8 through 25 because I'm a little behind, and that's okay. And so I just hope everyone's had a blessed and wonderful day filled with light and love and joy. So for this move, we are going to be getting on our knees. We are going to take our hands and stretch them back and put our kitties here. Say hello, kitty. Put our hands on our ankles. We're going to bend our hips forward, push them forward so that we are opening those channels and being able to draw in that energy and give a full body stretch. Or push them forward so that we are opening those channels and being able to draw in that energy and give a full body stretch. That's what the purpose of this move is. And I'm gonna just make sure I'm on here right. We're going to put our hands on our ankles, lean back like that. Press your hips forward, stretch your back wide, give a full stretch. So for this move, what you're going to do is you're going to want to move forward so that you are resting. Oh, kitty. We're going to rest. So we're going to be face down on the floor. We're going to press up. Ooh, static. We're going to press up. So, ooh, kitty. Alright, face down on the floor. And we're going to press up with our hands, lock our elbows straight, and keep our back flat. You want to move your pelvis forward, bending your knees, and then you want to kind of do push-ups so that you're able to kind of go up and down and kind of moving in a pumping formation. And then once you're done with that, we'll do about 5 of the push-ups. Then we're going to slowly move back and do a rotation of the hips. We're going to go clockwise and then we're going to go counterclockwise. And we're going to do about 2 repetitions of these. And this is going to strengthen the arms and firm up our hips, our thighs, and our legs. Release tension and tightness. And okay, so face down on the floor. Press up with your hands. Lock your elbows and keep your back forward. Push your nose forward, bend your knees. Your feet side by side, and then we move back, circular motion clockwise, and then counterclockwise. I press all congestion and heaviness out of my beautiful womb. I press all congestion and heaviness out of my beautiful womb. Offering a pelvic release. So you're going to stand on the floor, and what you want to do is you're going to lay down. You want to take your arms and you want to stretch them out fully in front of you. You want to press your hips down, but you want to bring your feet together. There, like so. Press your pelvis down. Relax into this full stretch. This is going to stretch all of the wonderful muscles. Get you fully releasing tension, any type of tension that you're holding within your hips, within your thighs, within your being all together. This opens the womb, and I submit my womb to the Creator and the Great Mother Earth, for I accept good health as my inheritance. And just breathe. Exhale. Breathe. And exhale. Okay, so now we're going to move to number 12, the Renanette or the Cobra, which is the open thigh pelvic release. And in this one, what you want to do is you want to stay where you are on the floor. You want to bring your arms back up. You want to rise up gently on your elbows. Press your head forward. take your legs and gently spread them. And what this does is this gives a nice back stretch, lower back. It's going to strengthen the arms, expand the lungs, getting the air fully moving. Kitty loves it. And so the affirmation for this is, I honor the dance of the womb throughout Renenet, the Nubian serpent goddess, the lady of the fertile land, protectress of harvest and fertility, and nourisher of children. And I release all the coiled energies of worry, stress, and woe from my womb. I replace all stagnant energy with freedom, joy, and gladness. So stretch up into this one, like a cobra, like the name says. And then in move 13, this is birth, the split. And so what we want to do is we want to sit on the floor, and we want to love on our kitty, and we want to open our legs as widely as possible. Now, I don't know about for y'all, but I'm not quite as flexible as what I could be to actually do the splits. But what this will do is, you keep doing it, it will open the muscles within the inner thigh, and eventually you will be able to do the split. This is going to unblock your hips, your pelvis, your thighs, and it's really helpful for once you're preparing for childbirth. I don't know about all that. So what we're gonna do is we're going to make this work. So let's stand up, open our legs, bend forward, don't lock your knees, you don't want to put any added strain on your body, and then just walk your hands down and then hold there. Salute the divinity of my sacred womb. That's the affirmation for this one. You want to hold, and like I said, the more you do it, the more you'll be able to stretch wider, and you'll be able to move into a more complete split. So now we're going to move into the newt. And the newt, if you remember, the Kemetic goddess, bend forward from the waist, and move, release down, and exhale while you're doing this move. Exhale so that while you're moving down and you're emptying your lungs, you're making that contraction, and you're following the same movement with your breathing and your lungs as you are with your body. So as you will do it again. So we'll stand up, you do an inhale as you bring up. Do a deep breath in, and then exhale, bend from the waist. So this is gonna clear out all of those icky toxic fumes that you have inside of you. Make sure that you are not locking your knees, tuck your chin, hold your head firmly down, and repeat the affirmation of, I offer my omniversal womb to the womb of the earth to be renewed and revitalized. You can do this move several times. If you're unable to reach the floor, touch your toes. Remember, all of these moves are stretches, but you will eventually lengthen your muscles, adds flexibility, and eventually at some point, the more you do it, the more you'll be able to, the further you'll be able to go, and the better your moves will get. Okay, so that's for move 14. In move 15, we have the sacred seat of the Mother Ost squat. And so in this move, what we want to do is we want to, for the sacred Mother Ost squat, we want to be in a standing up. We want to have our legs spread, and then we want to move, and move up a little bit. We want to move into a squat position. I never squat correctly. I have a strange inherent fear of falling. You're supposed to leave your feet, your bottoms of your foot on the floor. So we're gonna try, so we're just gonna kind of, there we go. So if this is as far as you can go without feeling like me, which I'm not squatting correctly, because you're not supposed to lean forward, you should be with your back flat. Your chest should be back, and then you kind of sink down into your seat. And then that's a squat that's done correctly. So I'll do it from this angle just so that we can see, and I'll see how my feet are up on the bottoms. Your feet should be flat on the floor. And what you want to do is you want to put your palms together and then have your elbows bent and place them on the inside of your thighs, and inhale slowly. And then exhale, pressing the thighs open. And then inhale, bring your thighs together, and exhale, slowly press the thighs open. Get a good stretch of this. You're going to do this 4 to 7 times. If you're in a more advanced stage where you can clearly sink down into your hunches like you should with your feet on the floor, you're going to want to, instead of, take your hands, still place them together. Take your arms, place them in between your legs, spreading your knees. Take your hands and loop them behind your head. Tuck your head in. Take a deep breath in. And then place your elbows on